Are you looking for 10 best things to do in Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi boasts a truthful range of expansive buying centers and comfort attractions, but the UAE's biggest emirate is likewise a notable region to examine greater approximately the nation's traditions. Spend your days journeying the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, one in every of most effective mosques within the USA, to provide access to non-Muslims, studying approximately falconry on the Falcon Hospital, or exploring the conventional streets of Heritage Village. You'll additionally discover lots of cultural websites within the Jat metropolis of Al Ain, such as the Palace Museum and the Jahili Fort. And if decide on the first-rate outdoors agenda a while for Corniche Beach, the Jebel Hafeet summit, or the empty quarter desolate tract, here is the list of 10 best things to do. Constructed among 1996 and 2007 on the request of Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founder and primary president of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is, with the aid of using some distance, the maximum famous of Abu Dhabi's sites. And it is clean to look why. One of the biggest mosques within the world, this residence of worship functions 82 domes, greater than 1,000 columns, and a white and gold facade. What's greater, that is one in every of most effective mosques within the UAE open to non-Muslim tourists that approach that traffic from everywhere in the globe can stroll throughout the world's biggest hand-woven rug, gaze up at one of the world's biggest chandeliers, and respect the fusion of Fatimid, Mamluk, and Ottoman architectural styles, representing three specific almost 5 miles alongside the coast of Dihau Harbor, from the Heritage Park to the northeast to Emirates Palace within the southwest. The Corniche makes up the horizontal part of Abu Dhabi metropolis's T-shape. This seashore prom is coated with a number of the metropolis's maximum famous hotels, now no longer to say plenty of eating places and stores. According to latest traffic, the Corniche gives large perspectives of the Persian Gulf and the metropolis skyline. If you could, lease a bicycle, one TripAdvisor person advised. It's a piece too lengthy for a stroll, however simply proper for a bicycle trip. You'll discover numerous apartment stores in which you could choose up a hard and fast of wheels. Fun Ride Sports has 5 stations alongside the Corniche in which you could choose up a motorbike beginning at 30 Palace, like the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Emirates Palace units the usual for luxurious accommodations in Abu Dhabi. This sprawling inn says it goes past 5 super mega celebrity luxurious for its clientele, who are regularly traveling royals and dignitaries. But you do not need to be a visitor to revel in what all of the fuss is. Approximately, this inn, which occupies almost 250 acres of shoreline alongside the Corniche and stretches greater than half of a mile from wing to wing, has grown to be one in every of Abu Dhabi metropolis's maximum recognizable landmarks. Emirates Palace seems nearly like a go among the Taj Mahal and a fairy-story castle. The shape functions greater than 100 domes, the insides of which can be adorned with gold, crystals, and mom of pearl, more than 1,000 chandeliers, and wealthy homemade carpets upload to the interior's opulence, whilst out of doors the hotel, palm bushes, lush gardens, and effervescent fountains create an oasis surrounding the Liwa Oasis. Within the western part of the emirate is the Al Gharbia region, domestic to the Rub Al Khali, as the biggest uninterrupted sandmass within the world. The empty quarter gives the proper backdrop for plenty of desolate tract excursions. Whether you'll decide on a greater conventional camel trek or a wild dune buggy trip, a safari fashion jeep trip, or a bird's eye balloon tour, you will discover lots of methods to discover the Arabian desolate tract. A range of groups provide prepared excursions of the empty quarter. A number of the greater legitimate alternatives are Arabian Adventures, Emirates Tours, Abu Dhabi Adventure Tours, and Abu Dhabi Desert Safari. Tours may be booked through the group's websites, and the sooner you attempt to make reservations, the much more likely it's miles that there Al Ain Camel Sub, rising greater than 4,000 toes out of the desolate tract and straddling the UAE-Oman border approximately 15 miles south of Al Ain. Jebel Hafeet stands because the tallest mountain within the emirate and the second tallest mountain within the USA. This mountain has performed a sizable position in Emirati history. Not most effective have numerous top-notch fossil discoveries been made here. However, archaeologists have additionally unearthed greater than 500 historic burial websites within the Jebel Hafeet foothills. Yet maximum vacationers do not plan a journey to this mountain due to the fact they may be inquisitive about history. Rather, Jebel Hafeet gives what many street journey enthusiasts such as Edmunds.com and the Weather Channel have deemed one of the satisfactory riding roads within the world. The street weaves its manner through the mountain's limestone as much as the summit, in which you will discover the Mercure Grand Jebel Hafeet Hotel, in addition to stunning perspectives of Al Ain. and neighboring Oman. Many latest vacationers suggest making the force pass due withinside the afternoon to experience the sundown. Sitting approximately a block west of the Palace Museum is the placing Jahili Fort. Built withinside the pass due 1,800 seconds, Jahili is the biggest edifice in Al Ain, crafted from dust bricks, and it has these days been refurbished for public visitation. The shape became erected because the headquarters of the Oman Trucial Scouts, a set tasked with the safety of the region's palm groves and the maintenance of peace among the specific tribes that after occupied the area. Today, traffic are welcome to discover the fort's battlements and watchtowers, which surround an expansive courtyard that regularly acts as a backdrop for outside concerts. Jahili additionally homes a small show-off devoted to British explorer Sir Wilfrid the Siger, who's recognized for his trips throughout the Rub Al Khali United Arab Emirates are a shopper's paradise. This rich USA has no scarcity of conventional souks and high-stop megamalls, with the Marina Mall being one in every of Abu Dhabi's maximum famous buying venues. Located close to Heritage Village at the breakwater withinside the southwest nook of Abu Dhabi metropolis, this giant buying complicated homes greater than 400 stores, in addition to a bowling alley, a film theater, an ice rink, and an enjoyment middle hole with arcade video games and rides. You'll additionally discover plenty of eating places and cafes. When the blazing Arabian warmth begins off evolve to take its toll, you could discover respite on the Al Ain Oasis. Occupying almost 3,000 acres of significant Al Ain, this quiet park is satisfactorily recognized for its date palms, almost 150,000 of them. These towering bushes are a part of plantations that also assist deliver Abu Dhabi with the famous nearby snack. Meanwhile, you will have a danger to witness the historic irrigation tactic referred to as fallage, which continues to be used to water the mango, orange, banana, and fig bushes. While you stroll around, maintain your eyes open for the stays of an antique mosque and fortification, and maintain your digital digicam primed to seize the stark evaluation among the verdant oasis Palace and Museum. Sitting at the western fringe of the Al Ain Oasis, the Sheikh Zayed Palace Museum gives traffic a glimpse of what existence become like for the UAE's founder and primary president. Built in 1910, this big complicated house Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan and his own circle of relatives whilst he become in power. Visitors to the museum can examine greater approximately the father of the nation as they wander through the palace's courtyards, gardens, and drowsing quarters. You'll additionally need the possibility to peek into the assembly rooms in which Sheikh Zayed met with traveling dignitaries. Though Abu Dhabi is continuously evolving, remnants of the UAE's background are clean to discover. If you are inquisitive about studying greater approximately Abu Dhabi's roots, don't forget to go to Heritage Village. Set throughout the Dihau Harbor from the Corniche, Heritage Village is an illustration of the unique fishing village that after stood here. While journeying this dwelling museum, you will walk beyond Bedouin tents and timber huts housing workshops in which you could watch weaving and metal running demonstrations. The facility additionally functions as an eating place and numerous stores in which you could choose up nearby crafts and spices.